student, this is Ambrose, your chemistry master. So in this session I am going to explain the electrochemical extraction of aluminium by Hall-Héroult process. Electrochemical extraction of aluminium by Hall-Héroult process. So we are going to learn. And this extraction of aluminium by Hall-Héroult process is done by electrolysis method. By electrolysis method, so we can extract aluminium. The electrolysis is carried out in iron tank lined with carbon. The electrolysis is carried out in iron tank lined with carbon. You can see here. So this is the iron tank. It's lined with carbon. So this is iron tank lined with carbon. And this iron tank lined with carbon is acting as cathode. The iron tank lined with carbon is acting as cathode, while the carbon blocks immersed in the electrolyte solution is acting as anode. Here carbon black, in your diagram it is given as graphite anode. Okay. Here the carbon blocks immersed in electrolyte is acting as anode. A 20% solution of alumina obtained from bauxite is mixed with molten cryolite. So here 20% solution of molten alumina obtained from bauxite ore is mixed with cryolite Na3AlF6. Then to this mixture a 10% calcium chloride is added. To this mixture 10% calcium chloride is added. A 10% solution of calcium chloride solution is added. So now we are going to learn the temperature maintained in the fusion mixture. The temperature maintained in the fusion mixture is above 1270 Kelvin. The fusion mixture temperature is maintained here is above 1270 Kelvin. Now I am going to explain what is the role of calcium chloride and cryolite in this reaction mixture. Students, you may be asked question in your examination. So what is the role of calcium chloride in the extraction of aluminium by Hall-Héroult process? Or you may be asked what is the role of cryolite in the extraction of aluminium by Hall-Héroult process? You need to know the answer. So you know the calcium chloride, 10% calcium chloride is added to this mixture, and this is because to lower the melting point of the mixture. So to this molten Al2O3 and cryolite you will be adding 10% calcium chloride. This is to lower the melting point of this mixture. And what is the role of cryolite here? Cryolite Na3AlF6 is added in order to lower the melting point of alumina. Cryolite is here added to lower the melting point of alumina, and calcium chloride is added to lower the melting point of the reaction mixture. And let me explain now the chemical reactions involved in this process. The first, there will be ionization of alumina. Alumina will be ionized as 2Al3 plus and 3O2 minus. So alumina Al2O3 is ionizing as Al3 plus and O2 minus. And the reaction taking place at the cathode is, so you try to remember that always at the anode oxidation will take place. At the anode oxidation takes place and at the cathode always reduction will take place. You remember the oxidation reduction concept which you have learnt already in the 11th standard. So oxidation means loss of electron and gain of electron is reduction. So loss of electron is oxidation and gain of electron is reduction. This is the electronic concept of oxidation and reduction which you have learned already in your 11th standard syllabus. So now you apply that concept in the electrochemical principle. So at the anode oxidation will occur, at the cathode the reduction will occur. So now there is a reaction at the cathode. At the cathode what reaction will take place? Always reduction will take place at the cathode. So what is mean by reduction? Reduction is nothing but gaining of electron. Look at here. So 2Al3 plus will gain 6 electron. That means each Al3 plus ion will gain 3 electron and thereby it will become aluminium. And that will be in the liquid state. Similarly, at the anode, as I told you earlier, at the anode oxidation will happen. So here 6O2 minus which is present at the molten solution will lose their electron, 12 electrons, and thereby it will becoming 3O2 gas. So this is the reaction taking place at the anode. Here look at here. So at the anode oxidation takes place. What is meant by oxidation? So oxidation means loss of electron. Here 6O2 minus in the molten solution loses 12 electron and thereby it becomes 3O2 gas. At the cathode A2Al3 plus gains 6 electron and becomes 2Al, which is a reduction. Here since you are using carbon as anode, so due to the presence of this carbon, two more reaction will also take place. That is, the carbon present at the anode will combine with the O2 minus. Carbon present at the anode will combine with the O2 minus present at the molten solution and thereby it may become carbon monoxide. And also the carbon will combine with the 2O2 minus which is present in the molten solution and thereby it will become carbon dioxide. Look at here, the carbon, since it is acting as anode, it combines with the O2 minus to produce either carbon monoxide and carbon dioxide. Sometimes both the reaction also will take place. Carbon monoxide as well as carbon dioxide will be happening, or carbon monoxide and carbon dioxide will be producing. So due to this reaction, the anode slowly consumed during the electrolysis process. So due to this formation of carbon monoxide and carbon dioxide from carbon, the anode will be consuming, or anode is slowly consumed during the electrolysis process. If anode is consuming, the pure aluminium is formed at the cathode and deposit at the bottom. Pure aluminium is formed at the cathode and settle down at the bottom. The net electrolysis reaction in this process is 4Al3 plus, which is present at the molten solution, will combine with the 6O2 minus which is present at the molten solution, and it is also combining with the 3 carbon solid and becomes 4Al liquid and 3 carbon dioxide gas. So this is a net reaction taking place, say, in the Hall-Hérold process. Okay? Are you able to follow? Is it clear for you now? So, I have explained in this video the Hall Herold process by which aluminium is extracted. If you like this video, write your comment and subscribe it and try to share to your friends and relatives. Thank you.